Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Granblue Fantasy Relink video. So what we're gonna do here today is, well, you already saw the title, I'm just gonna show you guys how I AFK farm in the endgame. So what that means is, like, I just let the game play on its own, and it farms, for multiple endgame materials for me. Not endgame materials, but like, materials, in general, while I'm just doing off something, like I'm editing a video, or I'm just playing gacha games, or I'm just catching up on anime, or doing whatever. That's what I mean. So let's just get started. And just before we do, just for reference, this farming method, one loop takes around 23 to 25 minutes. I'm pretty sure I've done it before. Now, depending on your team setup, it depends, the length depends on your team setup and obviously how strong they are. Like for Sandalphoni's 22953, id 22459, and so on, right? So these guys, they're pretty strong, they're pretty much end game level. And the skills that you use also matter as well. So at least for all the 4 characters that you use, you want at least all of them to have at least one skill that crowd controls the boss. And this farming method will farm a boss. So here we go. So for Sandalphon, which one was it? He will inflict paralysis, id will inflict slow, Zeta will inflict paralysis, and then Eugen will inflict paralysis. And that's all you pretty much need. So once they just chain crowd control the boss, they just jump his ass until he's dead, basically. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need. As for what sigils you want to put on the characters, I mean, as long as you get their power to as high as possible, it doesn't really matter for the NPCs. And, well, it doesn't really matter for your the main character either. As long as you put like strong end game sigils, it should be fine, honestly. So even here, Eugen, I completely forgot I had one missing sigil here. I'm just gonna put something random like this, and it'll be stronger like that. So yeah, and I'm gonna save that here as well. Party, save current party, AFK. And I saved it to the AFK. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need. So I will let you guys know what materials you farm with each loop here. So let's get started. So here, go to quest counter, undertake quest, difficulty, veteran Skyfarer, extreme, right here, scroll down, power recommendation level 6000, clear. We're gonna fight against Galanza, and these are the materials that you get from the farming here. See, I already have 999 Earth Shards because I've been AFK farming this shit. So let's just get it started, and then ready. And keep in mind, the title of this video is called How I AFK Farm. It's not titled the most optimal way on how to AFK farm, so just keep that in mind. So, here we go. Hopefully they'll stun lock his ass to death. See, I'm not doing anything. See, they slow him down. And they won't even give Galanza a chance to go to his second form. Well, sometimes the NPCs doesn't really do a good job of stun locking his ass. So there are gonna be moments that Galanza goes to phase 2, unfortunately. And he should be dead. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So just get the boxes here. There we go. Alright. And obviously you want to put autoplay and auto skip for the victory screen. So here we go. Once you go here, press repeat quest, and then the quest will repeat. The moment you press that, that's when the loop begins. So one loop is around 23 to 25 minutes with that team that I used. Now, obviously, depending on power level, it obviously depends on like the length depends on the power levels and such. But also, each loop I've noticed it costs at least each loop yields, I believe, like, I genuinely forgot. I think each loop was about 6 to 7 curio boxes. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's not really that bad. And these curio boxes also have an opportunity to drop supplementary 5+. Don't quote me on that, because I will put, like, editor me will put like something on the screen just to show like if it is or not, and I'll link down below the source of the spreadsheets of the drop rates of the endgame sigils. But anyway, now that we're here, I mean, once you break the loop, you can continue on going by pressing repeat the quest. But if you accidentally just break the loop and then end up back in town, you can just press go here and then just spam X and then square X. So that's pretty much it. So that's the loop right there. But I'd recommend doing this farming in Seed Hollow, not Folka, because it's convenient because the quest is right here and Sayros is here too. Alright. Or Sayro. So now that we're here, go to Knickknack Vouchers, and we have a lot of treasure here. So we gained a lot of, well, when we go to the start here, you can just press the right button to just scroll the entire page of it. So scroll, scroll, scroll. We got a lot of snow here, but the earth shard reached 999. So just continuously put it up there until you have enough. Trade for the Knickknack Vouchers. After you go do that, go down to Transmute Sigils, level 3 transformation, 30 at once, and then just check for the ones that you'd like. I'd recommend let me see if there's any good ones here. So we're gonna ignore all the Sigil 4s because those are meh, those are mid, and we're gonna ignore all right stones that don't have 3 skills in them. So that's 4, 4, 4, 5. This one is good because it's a level 5 sigil, but at the end game we want 2 skills in 1 sigil. So no. Tyranny is good, crit damage is good. This is a level, this has 2 skills, so we're just gonna ignore that. That's a pretty good one, but we want at least the higher echelons of the right stones is level like 10 for the static skill. Precise Wrath, Guard Playback, yeah, nothing really interesting here. And then this will accumulate trans marvels really quickly. So this farming method, if you just do your own thing, do whatever while just letting this loop in the background, this will stack a lot of trans marvels. So now I didn't exactly calculate how many trans marvels I get in 1 loop, so you guys are gonna have to check that out. I should have done my research on that, but I just wanted to make this video because whatever. So we're just gonna do 1 trans marvel. Overdrive Assassin, that's pretty good. We're gonna do we'll just do 2 of them. Nibble Onslaught, that's not bad. Oh shit. That's pretty good too. See, that's what I was talking about. See, level 10 crit rate right there. That's what we want. There's ones that even go as high as level 20 in the right stone as well. So you just got to keep rolling, keep rolling. So again, once that's done, see, this is a lot of earth orbs, but you will also be accumulating a lot of Galanza materials here. Let me just try and find him. There he is. There's Galanza. So if you go down here, it takes around, I think, 95 or 96 or something. It's either 95 to 97 Galanza Valors to get to max knick-knack vouchers. And then, again, you repeat the process. Transmute the sigils. Let me just check if we got anything good. And then we're gonna do the rest. It's always gonna be 9 executions after you do the 31. So, anything new here? No. Okay. And then you do that. Oh wait, no. Here, right here. So you go back here, do that, and then you just continue doing that loop until you're pretty much out. Now, once you're out of treasures to redeem, go to the sigils. You want to trade all for all the common, uncommon, rare, and epics. That's it. So do that, and then redeem that. Once you redeem all of this, if you want to, you can also do legendaries that only have one skill, but be very careful. I would recommend not doing this actually. So I've never actually done it before, but if you've already like completed your entire teams and all of that shit, then yeah, I advise doing that. But either way, okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm being stupid. So because water elementals are really precious as well, so you don't want to do that. So just ignore that. All right. So again, you just do the rarity epic up to common to recycle for more knick-knack vouchers. Then for here, again, only the red stones with 3 traits matter. So 1 to 2 traits, just get rid of them just like that. And then, yeah, it doesn't really matter because we want redstones that have 3 skills in them. So redstones that have 1 to 2 skills are not of any use to us. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's how I AFK farm, because this is pretty much the end game right here. And also, with these curios as well, I'd recommend redeeming these curios to Zathba's place before you proceed to, you know, to redeem the knick-knack vouchers and sell off your treasures and shit, because you know you don't want to go back and forth. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and how I AFK farm in this game. Now, one last thing before we end off this video here. I was gonna make this a separate video, but I might as well just say it here because I already made this video. So what's the point of doing this farm? Well, doing this farm just gives you... It's not the most optimal one, but it is the... I would say it's optimal enough to the point where you also get potential endgame materials and a bunch of other materials that you can redeem so that you can get endgame sigils as well. Because you've seen how much treasure I get in one run. So once that's cleared, I can get potential endgame sigils with the trans marvels, and then continuously build my characters here. Yeah, right here. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And also, this is what I pretty much do for until Endless Ragnarok releases. I'm just focusing on building my teams. If I do not have the endgame weapon, the terminus weapons for these characters, I farm Bahamut, Proto Bahamut, to get the terminus weapons. I pretty much only have 3 left terminus weapons I have to get. So I get the terminus weapons. After I get the terminus weapons, I level them up in the here in the blacksmith. Upgrade weapon. Let's just get someone random like Carlota. Yeah, you level up your weapon right here. Once you level up their weapon, you go to the mastery, like Carlota here, and then we just max the masteries here. Obviously, at this point, you should already like do max their offense and defense, and you get a lot of mastery points here too, in loop. So I pretty much have everyone's mastery here. I'm just scrolling through everyone. Yeah, I have everyone's mastery here at 100%. I just need to get all the weapons, complete all their masteries for the weapons here, and then you can just pretty much roll for the over masteries here with the MSQs. So once you've finished all the masteries here for everyone, then that's when you want to focus on making endgame builds with your sigils. So that's why. So yeah, that's the point of this endgame loop. Again, if you don't want to continuously just do one quest, do like the highest rated quest, which is probably Lucilius, over and over and over again, you can literally just do freaking this loop here against Galanza, get the materials, go to the Knick-Knack voucher shop, redeem those tickets for the sigils as much as you can to get more trans marvels, and also do curio boxes on the side as well. And then maybe you'll get really good sigils, but it takes time. And I play this on the PS5. I've never actually save scummed or whatever. I've never actually done that my entire playthrough of this game. This is what I do to farm for the endgame stuff. So yeah, hopefully this is useful to you guys. Again, this is not the optimal way of farming materials in Relink, but it is the one where I still get endgame materials and farm for more opportunities for trans marvels while I'm AFK. That's how I do it. So if you want to do this as well, I mean, be my guest, but I just wanted to show this to anyone that wanted to know how I get these materials and such. And keep in mind, I beat Lucilius 0 without supplementary 5 pluses or War Elemental pluses or Berserk Roar pluses or whatever. I still beat him with Sandalphon. So, I mean, if you think you have this same build that I have with Sandalphon, then I'd recommend you just go and go out and go against Lucilius 0 if you want to at least beat him once. Just find a random group, and trust me, it doesn't take a day, bro. Like, with this matching system, it didn't take me a single day to beat Lucilius 0. I had to continuously match over and over and over again with randoms until I found the golden ticket with the random team. So, yeah. I didn't mean to make this video about Lucilius 0, but I just wanted to keep that in mind, like, how my thought process in playing this game. But, yeah. I can't wait for Endless Ragnarok to release, but we're just gonna have to see. And also keep in mind, I have enrolled for the beta test, so we're just gonna have to see like if I'm gonna be there or not, if I'm gonna be able to participate in the beta and see what's gonna go on. And I'll probably make another video regarding what's possibly gonna be in the beta. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. But anyways, if you found this useful, please do like and subscribe, but only if I've earned it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Look forward to more Relink content in the future. Alright, peace.